Mr. Bowtie's Texas High School Sports Machine is driven by Henry Finley and McCombs Ford West, a proud supporter of all area local sports. McCombs Ford West, simply the best.
Please join me in a moment of silence this evening as we join together to remember and honor the 21 victims in the Uvalde tragedy.
We didn't really know how it was going to come out, how we were going to play, but we literally tried to give it all we had. We were ready. We've been ready. We were ready to not forget, but just kind of ready to keep playing and play for Uvalde. We were ready to show everybody that we're still here.
I was very excited. I just wanted to come and play. I feel like it's been hard being in Uvalde and not after everything that happened, but I feel like everyone was really excited.
Kind of crazy. I mean, they've gone through a tough time, and to come out here and play their heart out, it's amazing to see what they've accomplished.
Hey folks, Mr. Bowtie here. Keep banging home that red subscribe button on your screen so that way you can stay up to date on all the great local sports coverage. Thank you so much and enjoy the show. Throughout the history of mankind, sports has been the greatest distraction from the real world whenever times are down or dark. Whether you're watching a game, sitting through a game, or participating in a game, sports gives you that distraction from the real world, if only for a couple of hours. For the town of Uvalde and their beloved Coyotes, distraction finally comes their way after waiting 2.5 months for it, as their volleyball team opens up the season taking on Lytle. It's the first athletic competition for Uvalde since that dark day back in May. Both teams will be embracing. There'll be a lot of emotions pre and post-match, and the final score of the match may not really matter. But for the match itself, the Coyotes won 5 matches a year ago, which actually matched the number of wins that they had the previous 3 seasons combined, and there's optimism that they will make the playoffs. As for Lytle, they have a new coach, a new optimism, and they're hoping that it will lead to more wins this year and an opportunity to get back to the tournament. But again, the win and the loss on the court, certainly not the important factor, as distraction finally takes hold for Uvalde.
Don't take anything for granted. The toss is there, whatever. Make something out of it. Do something with it. Talk. Be competitive, be aggressive today. Give everything, right? So, come on, go.
Levels on 3! 1, 2, 3, level!
21 roses were handed out by the Lytle players to the Uvalde players and staff to remember the victims.
I thought the flowers were nice. It did kind of make everyone sad, but I thought it was good to see that they were they cared and they gave us flowers. I thought it was nice.
Uvalde players brought smiles to the fans, and in some cases, the fans brought smiles to the players.
It was honestly awesome. It brought everybody up, and it just felt like everybody was here as a community. As you can see, there's a bunch of people there, So it felt good, like it brought a lot of energy.
I saw everyone was like happy, talking, and the crowd was like cheering, and that really like got everyone up, and I think that's what helped us.
Yeah, and they're like, they know now it's coming place to just.
I'm gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep your energy up.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got this.
Levels up 3. 1, 2, 3, level.
As far as the match itself, it was a hard-fought back-and-forth match typical of what you would see on opening night. Each team won a set 25-20, and each dominated a set in the third and the fourth. Lytle erased a 2-1 deficit to win, controlling the final 2 sets, winning 15-9 in the fifth, as the Pirates looked to get going under a new head coach.
After the third set, we needed to get our stuff together, and especially from last season, we didn't want that reputation to affect us now. So we really kicked it into high gear and was able to finish.
The adrenaline from the other games, we had to let it go and come back and push our hardest. And yeah, the same thing with my friend said, we wanted to change our reputation from last year.
Lytle got the win, but both teams will likely forget about who won on the court and rather being able to play together and be unified.
We didn't really know how it was going to come out, how we were going to play, but we literally tried to give it all we had. Even like with the outcome, we just knew like we had to try like no matter what.
It shows everyone that like we're gonna fight like for every game and every point, no matter like what happens. Like we lost the second set, but we kept going. Like we didn't give up. We kept fighting.
Kind of crazy. I mean, they've gone through a tough time, and to come out here and play their heart out, it's amazing to see what they have accomplished.
For the Coyotes, just getting back out on the court and being able to bring smiles to their fans and each other was the most important thing to come from the match.
We were ready. We've been ready. We were like ready to like not forget, but just kind of like ready to keep playing and play for Uvalde. Like we were ready, like, you know, to show everybody that we're still here. We feel like everything we do is going to be for Uvalde, and we're just going to keep pushing, and I feel like everybody's going to have a good season. Football, volleyball, everybody's going to have a good season.
Sports really is indeed the greatest distraction from the real world. Reporting from Lytle, I'm Greg Sherman.